we will not be able to achieve what we want. So we have to see, who actually need what kind of data access in what form. So there are users who need the data in isolated form. There are users who need it in a summary form. There are users who would be needing in a detailed data. So analyzing all that, putting a right access control around the data availability is also one of the important thing. And the third, and if not the important thing, is the poor tooling. This is another challenge that we see. Majority of the times we do these projects of making the data availability using the poor tools. This creates a lot of problem in the end. Then we don't achieve what we need. So these are the couple of challenges that I can think of in doing this. But whenever we think of doing data democratization, so we have to look at the best practices. We shouldn't be looking at just about what data we need and where the data is. We have to look at various sources, how this data is going to come. So we can't just look at the end state of the data. So we need to look at, we need to crawl through the various sources of data that we get into the organization, look at in each of those stages of the data transformation to see whether the data, raw data, is also needed or not. Because we always focus only the end data, but we lose a lot of the interesting stuff within the in the transformation process. So we need to look at whether we need to keep the data before the transformation, after the transformation. So those are some of the important decisions that we need to look at it. And then making the right inventory of the data and making that available based on the needs of the various organization departments and the users is very important. And we also see that in today's world, I think when I came from a mainframe world where the having a data access was a very difficult topic. But today I think we have the latest generation of tools. So there are various data visualization reporting tools that we can think of, and having the right tool to connecting all these dots, and then finally reaching to the end goal of evaluating the right tool and implementing makes the end organization to achieve what they need, rather than just implementing a data warehouse project or a data lake project. Yeah, that's what I would want to do.